What's up, my friends? Reaction video time, right? Because who doesn't love a good video of someone looking at someone else's creative content and making it their own now? No, I'm just kidding. I guess it has its place in some areas. In this case, maybe because you want a veteran's perspective on what we're looking at. In this case, that being Reception, a new recent video from Reception from actually the end of October 2020 from 30th AG, which is at Fort Benning, Georgia. I have not yet watched this video, so I'm going to be reacting to it for the very first time to actually see it for the very first time. I just saw it pop up in my recommendations. I was like, hey, I should probably check this out, and maybe we'll react to it, I guess, and share it with you guys. With that being said, the channel that it comes from looks like a great channel. It's actually probably an Army run channel. It's from the 194th AR Battalion YouTube channel, and they have some good stuff on there. If we go over here and look at their channel right here, I'll leave a link down in the description box if you want to check out their channel, but they got a bunch of, looks like cool Army, like basic training kind of stuff. So definitely maybe after you watch this video, go check out their channel if you want to see like the full version of the video I'm reacting to or the uninterrupted version of it, but also some other great content that they've got on here, things like the obstacle course and everything else. So we're gonna check out one of their videos, and then for the rest of them, go check out their channel. All right, so we're gonna check this thing out. 30th AG Reception Battalion, a look inside. So kind of the main thing from this is probably like, what's it like with COVID and all that stuff like that? Maybe we're gonna see a little bit of that. And maybe I can get some input on like maybe what I remember from 30th AG, because if you don't know, that is where I went to basic training. I went to basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia. I went through 30th AG for Reception. That's where you start off at Reception and then move to actual basic training. So let's take a look at this, shall we? The arrival. Gotta wash your hands before we get off the bus at stage. This looks still like the basic staging area that I kind of remember. I don't know if 30th AG has moved since like its original location. This kind of looks like it. I remember, I think the bus stop in here, we kind of did something similar where you formed up. And I think this parking lot though, I think I remember even doing a physical fitness test, like a pre-physical fitness test in this parking lot. Maybe, I don't know. I do remember benches like this. If they're the same benches, I don't know, maybe. But I remember sitting here on these benches at like, what was it, like maybe like midnight, 11 o'clock at night, something kind of crazy like that, and getting a briefing while we were in here, and we had all our packets and all of our little orange envelopes in our hands, and we had to, you know, get some information out of it and pass it forward. That's the in brief, so I remember doing that. Look at there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Right, obviously, that was not a thing back then, of course. They did the picture right off the gate. How'd they already get in uniform, though? Is this kind of jumping around a little bit? This goes pretty quick from you know, starting off Reception. Well, looks like they've already got their uniforms issued and all that stuff. So this is definitely jumping around some. All right, this isn't all what happens during that first kind of phase kind of a thing, because I remember it wasn't until several days into it that then we got issued our uniforms and everything, and then we did the picture, which like here they're doing it with a blue screen. I don't believe we did ours with a blue screen. I think you know, they had the technology back then, but I think they just wanted to keep it simpler back then, and they just had it where we had an actual American flag that was on the wall, and we stood, you know, near the wall and took a picture. But we were in our dress uniform. No, we were in our camouflage uniform. So yeah, the camouflage uniform that we took the picture in. Haircuts would have came before that picture. So, but yeah, that's a key thing. You don't get to. It's not like in the Army now. Well, I mean, it is like in the Army now, but I just recently watched that movie, and, you know, Pauly Shore's asking, you know, just, you know, a little off the top, you know, I'm kind of known for my hair kind of a thing. And obviously, you know, no, everybody's getting the same haircut. You're getting a buzz cut. Even if you come to basic training with short hair, usually they still want to go over it. They want to make sure that everybody has the same length, start off with the same kind of thing, and that way everybody needs a haircut around the same time frame. So, and if you're a girl, don't worry about it. You don't have to get a haircut. This is only the men. Okay. They always look very similar too. I think it's probably even the same build. possibly. The PX was much smaller. I remember, so a friend of mine told me that I think where that's at right now is what used to be the chow hall when I went there. I'm not 100% sure. It didn't really show us where it was located at, but you had these huge staircases that went down to this lower area, and that's where the chow hall was at. And there was a dude who actually tried to kill himself by jumping off of that. He was not successful, thankfully, but unthankfully, he landed on some guy and jacked that guy up, broke both of his legs, and that guy was pretty messed up. I don't even know if he got to even continue to move on to the army, if he was able to heal from his injuries or not. But from what I understand, what then was the chow hall, I believe might be that place now. I didn't see anything that showed me, though, what they were at. These barracks look bigger. Well, actually, you know what? These might have been these. There was like a set of barracks we had to stay in that were smaller, and you can only fit maybe, I don't know, with the bunks and everything, 10, 20 people per room. There was a couple of different ones, but then they had these other newer ones that they had some people in, and they were bigger like this one. So they might have just eventually gone all to those style ones. Oh, hopefully the song isn't copyrighted. Making the bunk. That's a skill you have to kind of work on. You have to really practice making sure you get that bunk perfectly tight, and the corners. Can you see the corners in any of these? Not really. Probably if I would have paused it somewhere, you probably could see. But you have a 45-degree angle and stuff like that. Maybe at some point I'll do a video on like how you're supposed to make your bunk. But the key thing with that too is I would probably need a smaller bed. All my beds are like king size beds and stuff. Well, I guess my daughter's bed's a full size, but maybe that would work. But that's always something you had to kind of really practice and make sure you get it perfect. I don't remember if we learned it in reception though when I did it. I think we might have learned it at the next place, but it's been a while, so I don't remember. This is a lot more privacy than I remember having. I didn't get these privacy walls in between. I remember ours they were not this tall anyways. They were like about waist high, I think it was, and it was a big open place. That way the drill sergeants could easily look in and make sure nobody was like passed out or getting beat up or, God forbid, raped or something kind of crazy like that. Nothing ever like that. You know, I knew it happens in like prison, I guess, but you know, drill sergeants could easily look in and see, you know, what soldiers were doing, if there was any kind of fights going on, or someone was, you know, messing around and diddy-daddling or whatever. You need to hurry up and get washed and get the hell out and let's get out of there. So they were only like waist high. They weren't like these nice tall walls, shower curtains. And yes, you do have to do all the cleaning.
30th AG Reception Battalion has been taking care of me and getting me ready for training. They feed me every day. They're working hard because it is the winter time and there's a lot more recruits.
If this person is watching this video, what's up, man? Leave a comment down below. Let me know you watched the video.
Than usual, but so far so good. We're getting out of here pretty soon. I made a lot of friends here. In my bay and all around me. We get along really well. It's pretty easy to make good friends here. You just talk to everyone, they'll talk to you, you get along. But other than that, it's pretty fun. You know, just can't wait to get to basics.
Yeah, that's always the main thing, is you want to hurry up and just get started and get into the process so you can hurry up and eventually get it over with. So yeah, it's just a short video. I kind of wanted to react to it and kind of check it out, see it for the first time. It goes really quick. I was actually hoping for a little bit more information, maybe see a little bit more of, I don't know, just what it's like in reception nowadays. But, you know, it is what it is. If anything, you know, hey, I discovered a really cool channel that has some pretty cool basic training stuff that you guys can maybe benefit from, especially if you're going to go to Fort Benning, because I think this is like basically a Fort Benning basic training channel, maybe. So if anything, if you didn't get entertained by just me reacting and checking it out and kind of sharing some of my reminiscence of when I went through 30th AG, then at least maybe you get the new information of this cool new channel that you guys can go check out and maybe see some more Army basic training stuff. So, all right, cool deal. you want to check out some more of my videos, especially if you're new here, then check out these guys. Subscribe down below, join the notification platoon, hit that bell, links in the description, all that fun stuff. Thanks for hanging out. I'm ThatChrisChaos, and I'll see you next time. See ya.